Hi, I'm Dr. Chol Kim. I'm a minimally invasive spine surgeon at the Spine Institute of San Diego. And if you're like most of us, at some point in your life you'll develop some neck pain. In part because most of us spend a fair amount of time in front of the computer looking at a screen, and we naturally tend to lean our heads forward. And there's a lot of strain on the muscles that surround your neck, especially the back of your neck, to try to hold your neck upright. That problem is aggravated by the fact that over time, the shock absorbing discs that separate all the little bones in our spine starts to wear out. And for most of us, as we go through life, those discs degenerate, and for some people, they become very painful. There's not much that we can do about the degenerated discs because that is like the treads on your tire. They just wear out over time, and there's not much that can be done about it unless you need to have surgery. But if you don't want to have surgery and treat that problem non-operatively, the best thing to do, and the most important thing, among other things, is to improve the strength and coordination of all the muscles that surround your spine. And if you think about it, the muscles that surround your spine are basically the world's greatest neck brace. We want those muscles to not only be strong, but be fit and coordinated so that when we move around in three-dimensional space, or when we are working in front of a computer and tend to lean forward to see something, all those muscles are working in a coordinated way, in an efficient way to redistribute the loads across the spine and essentially take the burden off the most degenerated disc. And that's not a cure for the problem of degenerative disc disease, but the body has an amazing capacity to accommodate to all the different things that happen in our environment and to our bodies as we go through life. And the muscles are the one thing that we can exercise and do something about. Similar to the chair exercises for the back, I want to show you some very simple neck exercises that you can start with that virtually anybody can do sitting in their chair at work during a short 5-minute break. So let me show you the first one, probably the most important one, and that's strengthening the muscles in the back of your neck, your trapezius muscle that's next to your shoulder, and the upper back muscles that we call the rhomboids. And basically you want to put your hand on the back of your head and put gentle pressure throughout a full range of motion, both forward and back. So I'm putting pressure on the back of my head all the way down. And as I come up, I'm putting the perfect amount of pressure all the way back. So if I do this, if I do that about 10 times, I can start to feel the neck muscles get activated. It may feel like it's getting a workout, and oftentimes I'll hear all this cracking that in some bizarre way almost feels good. The second most important one is the rotation one. So you want to put your hand on one side of your chin, and again, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and throughout that whole motion, looking left and looking right, you want to put gentle pressure on your hand and your chin. And this is the one that really makes your neck crack. So let me show you exactly how that looks like. My neck is cracking right now. It feels kind of good. You want to do that in slow motion with really good form. And again, not too much pressure, not too little. So you want to do it on both sides. Put resistance on this side. Again, 10 repetitions. And it's cracking like crazy, and it's starting to feel like a little achy, but in a good way. And then the last one is side to side, same thing on both sides. This is the one that's the most awkward. I have people going like this and doing all kinds of funny movements. So do this in slow motion. You put your hand on your temple, gentle pressure. Same thing on the other side. And my neck is still cracking, but it feels good. Now, if you just do that without jibber-jabbering like I did, you could probably do that whole set of exercises, 10 this way, 10 this way each way, and 10 side to side each way in about 3 minutes. And if you did that twice a day for breaks, maybe the first day or two you may feel a little extra sore, but by the end of the week you'll notice you have a lot more range of motion and a lot less fatigue. Give that a try, and feel free to share it with your friends and family that may have neck problems, if it seems like it's helpful. And if all else fails, we're here to help, and feel free to contact us. Thanks so much for watching, and feel free to watch some of our other videos, including the one for the back. Thanks.